What's going on, y'all? Just wanted to speak a little bit about why we allow love to hurt. Different aspects, different things. It could be a romantic relationship, long-term relationship, marriage, friendship, situationship, familyship, all the different types of relationships apply, and why we allow love to hurt. For example, you got the complaining part, and then you got the opposite of that. So the complaining part would be considered if you're a person who pour yourself into people, connect with people in these different types of relationships that I just mentioned, where you always want to, give and show love and go out of the way to do for them and to make them the priority, to allow them to get that feel of complete wholeness from you, to appease them, in so many words, to please them, to make them feel good, and to make them know that you're there as a helpmate, as a person they could depend upon, and that they could feel connected to, not a burden. With that being said, the complaining piece is, so I've been there too, but the complaining piece is when you begin to get upset because you feel like you're doing too much. You feel like there's no reciprocity. They're not reciprocating. In most situations, you feel like if you do more, then they'll see you. Then they'll begin to be willing to give you like you give them. And then it just keeps going on, and it's like you go even harder, because in your mind you're believing that the more you do, the easier it'll be for them to appreciate you, and just a little bit in return will make you feel complete. With that being said, different ways to look at it. For the people who all experience that, or have experienced that, or may experience that in the future, I'm going to give you my perception and things from my own experience from going through that and then not being in that space. The number one problem is not them. It's not the people. It's you. Because when you break it down and go deep into it and really dissect it, then you'll begin to understand that they're just a mirror reflection of your internal feelings about yourself. Meaning, the way you feel internally about yourself is what you're searching for from other people. Some may agree, some may not agree. I'm just giving you my perspective on it from my own experience. I told you I'm only gonna talk what I live. But I'm completely open-minded about everything, so I like giving all angles, all perspectives, of different viewpoints, but this is specifically from my experience with mine. So internally, like I always say, you're gonna hear me say, go within, connect with yourself, connect with the Most High. However, internally, there's a lot of what I would call trauma issues, problems, self-abandonment, self-sabotage, etc. So with that, when you pouring into people and you're not pouring into yourself, obviously you're not pouring into yourself, because when you begin loving yourself, I mean, not just saying it, because it always sound good and it's easy said than done. But when you truly, willingly start loving yourself, you won't even allow that. You won't even do that. Even if you're a people person, you'll still, give, but you won't overly give. You'll still support, but you won't overly support. You'll still show up and show out, but within reason. Everybody has free will. So free yourself, because love is not supposed to hurt. If they say love is kind, love is sweet, love is peaceful, those don't sound like no type of aspects of hurt. So when there's a different motive behind what's given, then it puts you in a situation of hurt. So I always ask people, whether it be new people come in my life, whether it be friendships, relationships, situationships, whatever it may be, throughout the years, I always asked, what's the motive? Because if your expectation of me is based upon what you do, then I know you're not genuinely doing it. So why do we allow love to hurt? We allow love to hurt because, one, we don't love ourselves enough that will overpower the love we searching for individuals outside of us. So regardless of what the title is, mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandparents, friends, godparents, and so forth, so on, regardless of the title, even with your children, regardless of the title, you get full fulfillment when you love on you, when you begin to be happy with you, because that's true happiness. I remember back then I used to always view things in a sense like anybody would. Like, they used to say, oh, do money make you happy? And be like, money don't make you happy. And we from the hood, growing up in the hood and having to go out to get your dollar, work and all these different things. Your mindset is, money gonna make me happy. Money definitely make me happy. Partially true. Money makes you happy in the moment, because it's just like anything. I'm gonna use the money as the significance of with the people. When the money come, you're happy. When it goes, you're not happy. When the people in your life that you say you love and you giving and they're happy, it makes you happy. But when you're not receiving it back, it seems like you're not happy. So it's all to say that until you find happiness within yourself, with yourself, without searching for it outside of you, you're never gonna be happy. You're never going to be just in a world where you can be comfortable within your skin. With that being said, why do we allow love to hurt? Because we're trying to change people, when in reality they looking at you crazy like, why would I change? And it's the truth, no matter what type of situation it is. If I see you doing more and more, even though I'm not this type of person, but specifically speaking, there are people out there that's like that, and we get it twisted because we'll look at them like something's wrong when we constantly doing more and more and more to get them to love us, to get them to connect with us, to get them to see us, to get them to build with us, to get them to see what we see, in partnership and in love and just in connection, period. We'll feel some type of way when they're not giving. But if you was to take yourself out of your shoes and put yourself in their shoes, partially you'll see that the mindset of them is, why would I change if you keep changing? If I keep seeing you do more and more and more and more and more for me, and I'm remaining the same, why would I change? I'm gonna keep getting more and more and more from you. So now the hurt that you're experiencing, they not gonna view it as hurt. They're gonna view it as you're trying to manipulate them, which is crazy. But two eyes never see the same. Two different set of eyes never see the same. It can always be similar, but it'll never be the same. With understanding that, when you begin to go within, you know how people will be like, I'm on the outside looking in and I can see this. You on the inside looking out, you don't see this. It's a different level. When you truly go within, you'll see that, yo, I got everything I need. I got everything I want. Then you begin to have a balance. Then you begin to be able to set healthy boundaries with anyone, no matter what the title is, no matter what the relationship is. You'll know how to set healthy boundaries where you don't lose yourself and you don't overgive to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get the reciprocation that you deserve. It's never going to be the same, because no two people are alike. Similar tactics, but never the same. So everybody gives differently, everybody speaks differently, everybody views differently, etc. So forth, so on. So I'm gonna say it again. Why do we allow love to hurt? Because we allow ourselves to be left out in the cold. We treat ourselves without love as we trying to give it to everybody else that we say we love. The saying is, I don't chase, I attract. So when it comes to spiritually being connected and understanding wealth and abundance and all these different things, because real true wealth and abundance is love, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, understanding, communication on a higher level, self-love, self-awareness. Because you can't give love to anybody if you don't know real true love, and you only gonna know real true love is when you love you. Because remember, everything outside of you is a mirror reflection of your internal connection within yourself. So if you don't believe that you deserve certain things, when you put in certain work in that comes with rewards, if you don't believe you really deserve that reward, the reflection externally is going to show that you don't deserve that. So you're going to feel some type of way, like, oh, but deep down inside, that was your expectation for yourself. You believe you didn't deserve it naturally, so you didn't get it. So when you truly know, not think, because thinking comes from not knowing. So when you truly know who you are by loving who you are, despite what anybody say, whatever their validation that you used to look for outside of yourself, it does not matter. What matters is, first and foremost, how you treat you. Do you respect you? Do you love you? Do you cater to you? Do you make time for you? Do you give you peace? Do you give you joy? Can you sit by yourself, connect with you, have a conversation with you, and make something out of nothing within yourself? These are the different things that you should ask yourself and be truthful with yourself. And then you'll begin to understand why we allow love to hurt. When you connect with you and you're loving you on a whole nother level, you don't even see things on the outside the same at all. At all. It's like the veil has been lifted. Even though I learned this early, but like I said, when things are on my heart and my spirit to speak, I'ma just speak it. I don't think about, oh, should I say it like this? Should I say it like that? Just speak it how it comes. Whoever needs to hear it, gonna hear it. Whoever it resonate with, they gonna connect with it. But like I said, I'm just being that guiding light from my own experiences of what I went through in the past, in the present, and what I might experience in the future. Feel me? Even though you have to live in the present, be aware of your past, and expect from your present what your future is going to be, and then you do the work and become that. But it comes easy and it's less difficult when you love you. When you love you, you can push out the distractions of anything and anyone that's not aligned with what your focus is, your purpose is, and what you want to bring to yourself. That's when you truly loving yourself. That's when there's no possible way the question that I'm asking can never be a question, because love won't ever hurt. So just to piggyback on that, why do we allow love to hurt? Because we're not allowing ourselves to love ourselves. We're not giving ourselves the opportunity to get to know self. What they always say the number one rule is, know thyself. So if you don't take that space for yourself, how you ever gonna get to know yourself? And when you running around thinking you giving love to everybody else, because you also trying to cover up that void, fill that void of whatever you feel is missing, which is that loving on you, people gonna see that and they're gonna move accordingly. A lot of people don't naturally have that intuition to just initially be willing to do good, be willing to give equal give and take, to be willing to reciprocate on a similar level. If that was the case, a lot of things in the world wouldn't be taking place. I heard somebody say when I was watching one of their videos that if everything was about love, peace, joy, and happiness, then life would be boring. How will we know that? We ain't ever experienced it. So thinking comes from not knowing. And like, you know the saying, if you know, you know. So until we know, we can't really speak on it. We can only speak on what we know, what we live. So I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I just wanted to, throw that out there, put something on y'all mind and make y'all think about it, especially with how life is transitioning through vibrational levels, low vibrations and high vibrations. And at some given point, everybody got to make a decision. Everybody. So the tools to utilize to stop allowing love to hurt is knowing yourself, going within, connecting with yourself, connecting with the Most High, and loving on you, and loving on you, and loving on you. All right, y'all. I'ma holla at y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Love y'all. Keep being positive. Keep showing love. Keep standing on what you believe and stand in your power, kings and queens. One.